everyone. I hope you guys have been enjoying my videos. Today I wanted to do something a bit different, using more colors and eyeshadows and really going in depth with some different types of looks. Today I'm going to do the sunset sunrise eyeshadow look. Well, brain fart. Yes, so right now I'm going to speed you through my eyebrows and my foundation because I think you guys have seen that 100 million times, but I'm still gonna do it so that those who have not seen my videos can see how I'm doing my foundation and how I'm doing my eyebrows and concealer. Today I'm actually gonna use this new one I got from CVS. It is the Salma Hayek foundation, and I was actually looking through different types of foundation in CVS. And why is I'm feeling a little better. I'm not coughing as much. So to begin, I'm gonna prime my face with the same Clinique Prep Start that I've been using for the last few days. I've been wanting to keep using the same primer to moisturizer / primer to see how my skin reacts. It just takes a couple uses to see how your skin adapts to using certain types of primers or moisturizers and different foundations. So I do like to use the same one for a few days or about a week to see how my skin reacts. I have noticed with this one it has been very calm. I haven't noticed any kind of full like caked feeling at the end of the day, like my face has too much of the moisturizer, too much of the foundation. I've noticed with different types, the more that you layer on your makeup, the more your pores become clogged. And being that I am sometimes busy, you know, sometimes you'll fall asleep with your makeup. By the way, don't fall asleep with your makeup. That is the worst thing you can do for your skin. But there are times that I do fall asleep with my makeup. I think we have all been guilty of that. But having something that isn't so pore clogging will help with that if ever, you know, you do fall asleep with your makeup. Again, don't do that. So now I'm going to apply my foundation, and again, I am using Salma Hayek's foundation that I got at CVS. I did mention that in my previous video. It's something different. I'm always looking for new products, and I'm also going to be using my Sephora foundation brush. It's number 58. It comes in this really cute case. Just put it in there, snap, and then close it. It's really soft. And then I'm going to go over my foundation with a beauty blender just to make sure that it's all blended out and that it's not cakey. So this foundation that I got is a little lighter than my skin, so I don't think that we're going to be using this one for this tutorial. I'll have to take this one back and exchange it because, again, from when I tried it in the store, it seemed like it was my color, but it's not. As you can tell, my skin is a little darker than this color, and I will look like Casper by the time I finish putting this on. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab another foundation, and then we'll probably use the Fit Me Matte and Poreless because that's always what I revert back to. But I will be having to take this back to the store and find one that matches my shade. They really didn't have too many, but obviously I picked the wrong one. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I went and got the Dewy and Smooth since we are doing a sun kind of look with the different color shadows. I thought it'd be pretty cool to have that dewy look. So again, I will return that foundation back to the store and get the color that is appropriate for my skin tone. And that's better. It does look a little darker with the lighting I have here, but I promise it is my skin tone. So I'm just going to spread this out here. Much better. And then again, I'm going to go over it with my beauty blender and then make sure it kind of smooths out everything and that I don't have any type of creases or lines, because sometimes your brush can leave those lines. And always make sure that when you're applying your foundation that you do apply it around your neck area so that there are no lines and it is all even, and you'll go ahead again with the beauty blender and smooth out that area. But this brush is really good in applying my foundation. I have tried a few brushes. I've tried from cheap to expensive, but I have found that this brush is great for applying my foundation. It's so easy to wash. Actually, I was on Facebook today and I saw this brush cleaner. I don't know if you guys would comment and let me know if you've tried it. You literally stick it inside this machine, and when you put it in the machine, it makes this big swirl and cleans your brushes. I know cleaning my brush is one of my most hated tasks, but I guess you got to do it unless you want to keep buying brushes periodically. So now I'm going to prime my eyes with NYX eyeshadow base, because I'm going to be using pigmented colors, and I want them to really pop when I apply them. I sound too proper, don't I? I'm not trying to sell anything here. I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I hope that it was productive. I feel like this light is too bright and you guys can't really see what's going on here. Let me see if I can move it a little bit. It seems to be a little better. So I'm going to put my NYX eyeshadow base. now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush. It's by e.l.f. And I'm going to apply my shadow, my yellow, towards the top portion here, and then I'm going to work my way down to the lower lid. So I'll just show you guys the first eye, and then I will speed through the left one. Did I say the first guy? I meant the first eye. I'm not even sure what I said now. So again, I'm using my Coastal Scents palette that I got online. These do go on sales. They are very good and pigmented. I don't like to buy little eyeshadows because I have absolutely nowhere to put them. At least with the palettes, you can just stack them on each other and have endless amount of colors. And colors are good, especially when you wear different types of variety styles. It definitely helps to have different colors to choose from, and instead of just being, you know, subjected to the normal neutral colors that that are popular now. I like two colors. So I'm going to take this yellow right here. Then I'm going to start from the upper lid and I'm going to work my way down. I'm just going to blend it out a little bit too. You don't want any harsh lines because all the colors are going to have to blend in with each other. It's a very soft yellow, but you can definitely build on it. You don't want to add too much to the brush before you've started really applying it to the upper lid. You can just apply it, blend it out, and then put more on the brush just to give it a little more pigment so that you can kind of control the application. So you've already applied the yellow there. I'm going to blend it up just a little bit more. There will be a final blending at the end, so if you do miss any lines, that's okay. I'm not a professional. I just love to experiment with different colors and see what I can do as far as trying a new look, or if I see something that someone else has done, I do like to try it myself. That's how you learn, trial and error. No one gets it right the first time. So I am going to go in after my yellow, and I'm going to go with this little orange pigment below the yellow color and apply that. And then once I'm done, I'm using the same brush that I applied the yellow with. Once I'm done, I'm going to grab another one and then blend it in a little bit more. So I'm going to go below that yellow in between my crease very slowly and apply it. So I am applying it, I'm not blending it yet. I'm going to take a blending brush and do that. It's very hard to do that with the application, especially if it's in the crease. So I'm going to grab my e.l.f. blending brush. It looks like this. They're very affordable at Walmart. So I'm just going to go in circular motion in the crease of my eye. And I'm going to blend it up into the yellow. So again, you're blending up so that it can blend in with the yellow. Blending takes patience. You may feel like, oh my gosh, the colors are not blending with one another. What do I do? You have to keep at it, and you have to keep going back and forth and blending out the colors. I do like to switch between brushes. I have the Eco Tools blending brush. I find that's a thicker brush and it does blend very well. If the colors are very pigmented and I want to kind of soften the look, you can go back in there and apply the yellow at the top because the yellow is a little less pigmented than this one. Let's see if I can get closer. So I'm blending it out. You see how it's blending? So now I've already blended out that red color. I'm gonna go in with my yellow again on the top, and I'm going to apply that above because it did go down a little bit. Again, I don't want it to be too harsh, just a little to look like a sunset. I'm then going to go ahead and apply a blue towards the inner corner to the outer corner, and in the end I'm going to add a purple color. So let's go ahead and take this blue color and apply it to my inner corner. And then I am going to go in with my purple shadow on the outer corner. We're going to smooth out those edges when we are done with our concealer. So I have already applied the purple to the outer corner. This is a very soft sunrise look. I don't want anything too dramatic. So far, that's what we have. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye, and then I will be right back. So now what I'm going to do, now that I've already applied the colors on both of my eyes, I'm going to go in with my concealer and clean it up a little bit so that it looks neater and cleaner. So now I'm going to go in with my NYX liquid liner. I'm just going to wing it a little past the outer corner. I'm not going to do anything too dramatic. Now let's see if this comes out good. Because you know, one eye always comes out good, and then you go to the next one and she's just like, no girl, no. She just doesn't want to cooperate. So let's see how they do.
One down, one to go.
Okay. She said we're gonna be good today. Just gonna draw it out a little bit more. Just a smidge. Just to kind of blend it with the shadow a little bit. There. I feel like that yellow is just not yellow enough. Coastal Scents, I'm so disappointed. It's been a while since I've used these shadows. If you guys have anything you recommend, I would most definitely like to try it because Coastal Scents, you're failing me. And I hate buying those little eyeshadows. I do want to try the Alice in Wonderland one. If any of you have tried it, let me know how good it is. I hate to spend hundreds of dollars on makeup and then I'd be disappointed. But for the other colors, they are very pigmented. Like I said, just the yellow is just letting me down right now. I do want to go in with that orange again, and I kind of want to brighten it up a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to each of my eyes. I'm going to just brighten that up a little bit here at the top. Give it some more depth at the top. And again, I'm not an expert. I'm just trying this look out because it caught my eye. And it does involve a lot of little. It does involve colors, and I am a sucker for color. I'd probably wear this look down to the beach or to go tanning or I don't know, the pool. I do makeup to go to the pool. I know I shouldn't, but it just gives you, anytime you go out or if I'm not filming for you guys, I definitely do like to play around and come up with ideas that, oh my gosh, come up with ideas that I can try so that you guys can see them and see how they're done. But this is what we're working with right now. I do have to do a little bit more blending. I'm going to add some red, and I'm going to touch up the other colors. I'm just going to dip this here in my crease so that it just pops in that right corner and the left corner. See how that, and I'm going to blend that out when I'm done. And the sad part is I don't have another yellow, so I cannot really go in and make it stand out more. I wonder if we try a green. Let's be a little different. We're gonna have to touch up with green. So we're just gonna go up here a little bit. We're gonna play around with the colors, guys. I know you guys are gonna be like, green. It's being a little different. Now I'm going to add my mascara. And I'm going to redo my concealer. My lips are getting dry, so I'm going to apply my lips now. I'm using It Cosmetics. This is Innovative Technology Vitality Gloss Stain Sweet Rose. And this is just to soften this look up a little bit because we have so much color going on at top. One little hair doesn't want to cooperate, so I'm just going to dab here a little bit and just a smidge here, and then I'm going to use my beauty blender that is dirty, yes, and kind of lighten that up a little bit. And then with my blush, I'm going to just lighten the cheeks just a little bit, not too much, because we already have the eyes going on. I'm using my Cold Slow Sense brushes. I'm using my really super duper fluffy one, and I'm gonna go in with a very light pigment, and I'm just going to lighten this up. And then I'm going to set with my Urban Decay setting spray. This also came in my Sephora box. I am going to buy the full size because besides the Slay All Day, I do like to use the Urban Decay one. It's I feel like it holds my makeup well, and it sets it just very calmly, and I don't feel like my face is drenched. There was one I also got in my Sephora box. I sprayed it on my face, and the spray hose, I don't know what was wrong with it, but I was like baptizing myself. I'm like, what's going on here? So I should be getting my box in a week or two, so I'll review the items that I get in there. I'm not sure if the subscription is still open. It may be, but if it's not, I will definitely look online to verify the information for you guys, and then I'll post the link and information below. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. Some people like to do the X. I like to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, whatever your preference is, you can do. And this concludes this tutorial. Again, I think I did a pretty good job copying this look. It's not perfect, but I'm sure someone's gonna like it, and that's all that matters. I hope you guys are having an awesome Saturday. I am probably gonna go to TJ Maxx and find some stuff that I can buy, even though I should not be buying more stuff. I just went to Sephora the other day. If you guys saw my first vlog, I definitely want to hear what you guys think, your opinions, your ideas, if you want to see me try a different look. I'm not a professional, but I definitely am down to try whatever you guys suggest. If you want me to do a clown face, I'll do a clown dog face. If you guys want me to do a dog face, I'll do a dog face. Just give me some ideas. I will definitely love to try them. And as always, thank you for watching and subscribe. So take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys.